Hello all and welcome back to the Walrus Plays some Brotato. As you may be able to see, I've done quite a lot with quite a few of the different characters now. I've got a few little things that I still need to achieve, which are the minus 20% speed and the 10 trees alive at the end of a wave. I'm just debating which character might be best to try that with. Of course, I still haven't tried Danger 4 or Danger 5 yet. As you can see, I've been actually weirdly trying to do them with different characters. Because, of course, I got lucky here where I've done up to Danger 3 with. I'm just debating who to try next. I'm going to try the Mutant for the XP gain and see how well this goes. I'm going to go with the Ghost Axe as my initial weapon because I do enjoy a bit of extra damage and just killing lots of enemies seems to work out alright, I guess. Plus all the XP boosts, so that is going to be the biggest thing that I've got really going for me is going to get more XP, so hopefully this can work out alright. I'm going to have to try and stack other XP boosting items, I think, because that might make it quite effective. Let's go with some HP regeneration. Okay, so I can see, yeah, it's a little bit more expensive. What do I want? None of those, really. Right, I'm going to grab that other Ghost Axe, and I'm going to combine them right off the bat. I know that might not be the greatest idea, but it's purely based on the fact that they're reducing the number of kills that I need to make with the axe each time to increase my damage. So, I think I'm on 16 or 18 kills to level up the axe. Well, gain a damage up. I would like to keep just stacking damage up this way. I don't think of anything else that might work. I mean, weaponry-wise, I should probably take a medical weapon, like the medical gun, as well, because that would be quite handy. Okay, attack speed, yes. We'll take some luck. Let's take another Ghost Axe, and I'm going to lock the Ghost in, because that might be quite useful. Because, again, extra HP right now would be very handy, and I do have HP regeneration. Not much, but I have some. And I could probably avoid taking a bit of damage early on just to try and increase that. There we go. So again, killing the large numbers of them, just herding them into groups and trying to kill them in a single swing with the axe. Which is quite nice that it can actually do that, because it does have that nice sweep area. I'm wondering if I might be able to achieve the either negative 20 speed or the 10 trees alive at the end of a wave. So we're going to give it a go and see what happens. Okay, so we've got one stat from that. There we go. So we've now got 5% increased damage, and I need to kill 16 enemies to improve that again. So we've only got 1 HP, so this could end very badly because I am an idiot, and I've chosen to do something very stupid. So let's see how dumb I end up doing. Oh, 5, 8. Oh, that was close. Cut through a few more of them. I really need something to heal me off of those. I do have lifesteal in my weapon. Not much, but I have some. Oof. I think that's another thing I need is more lifesteal. Having seen how effective it actually is as playing as the Doctor, it was quite frighteningly good. Okay, so let's grab the baby gecko for the instantaneous bring back to me of things. Yeah, I really need more money, don't I? It's quite shocking, actually, that yes, I do have a tier 3 axe, a purple one, but it's still not quite as savagely good as I was kind of expecting for weaponry-wise. Haven't been offered very much. So, I need possibly... Like, do I want to try and focus entirely on melee weapons, or do I also want to grab a couple of ranged weapons as well? That's the big quandary at this point. Now, I've got a healthy amount of HP at the moment, I'm feeling. The 32 is reasonable. Come on. Let's kill the... No, I'm not going to be able to kill the loot thing, am I? No. That's a shame. Now, let's go for some speed. And re-roll that, because I think we'll go with some more... I shouldn't have gone for the speed, because I actually kind of want the negative speed on this one, so I'm feeling a bit dumb on this side. But, hey, it happens. I do dumb stuff. Who would have guessed? Right, moving on. Next raid. Next wave. Now, apologies for the cough there. It's been a wonderful joy for myself. The 100-day cough still hasn't fully gone away from myself from last year, which is not a good sign, is it? Oh, goodness gracious. Yeah, I might need to rethink this one. I have a feeling I'm not going to succeed on this run because I don't have the ability to clear that many enemies. Although, yes, I can do the damage and clear hordes like that. It's the issue is I don't have the additional clearing capability, and I need maybe an explosive weapon to try to help me with that. Ooh, goodness. Well, 2 level ups, so let's see what we can get. Let's increase the melee damage and reroll for some HP regeneration. That'll be good. Oh, I do want that vigilante ring. Yes, please. We'll take the XP gain and melee damage. So it looks like melee weapons are really where we're going to end up with today. Take some more HP regeneration. So I'm feeling a reasonably good for the HP side because that's what I need. More HP. Maybe if I'm sticking with melee, I'll try and have lots of dodge, lots of armor, and being melee orientated, that might make doing the trees in, like not killing trees off, actually slightly easier because I can avoid them. Now, I still need to have a wave where there are 10 left, which isn't impossible. I just need to really have a couple of the tree upgrades to spawn more of them in. Because I'm getting one every now and again, but it's not enough. But for now, I'm also thinking about other things that I could use that would be really helpful. I think the alien eyes would be really handy for the continual AoE burst. But let's go for some more harvesting. More melee damage. So, I mean, we've got a nice tasty melee damage. We're going to grab the medal and move on out. I really need some other weapons. It feels weird only having one. I don't like it. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm doing 58 damage a hit, so that's reasonably respectable, I would say. Yes, it's not enough to kill the big ones in one hit, but, you know, the little ones. But it's the attack speed which is kind of hampering me as well at the moment. That's kind of my foible. And I'm still kind of thinking I might want to retry this one. So it's not going as well as I'd hoped. Well, if I die before maybe wave 10, I might give it another try within the same recording. If not, I mean, if I die like after wave 14 or so, then oh my goodness, yeah, I really need some extra damage because this is not going well. Okay, let's take some armor this time. I can't afford the vigilante ring. Oh, okay, more trees. Okay. We're going to go with a ghost flint because the flint can give me attack speed. So I've got increase on damage and increase on attack speed potential here. Thankfully, wave 9 is great because it's hordes of chaff. And the chaff might give me the ability to try and level up a few of those. Well, I mean, I've definitely got some damage there, so which is nice. And come on, give me some of that attack speed, please. I think I need 18 kills for the attack speed boost because it's only a tier 2 on the flint. There we go, that was an attack speed. But all of those attack speed mods boosts are going to be really helpful right now. Oh my goodness gracious, that's a lot of enemies. And I am taking a lot of damage. Oh, there we go. Okay, right. So, that didn't go quite as well as I'd like. So, let's try that again. The trouble is the weapons that are on offer aren't... I mean, okay, yeah, I think I might have taken a little bit on the side of like going, yeah, the damage might be good though. But, let's try the SMG. It might not seem like a particularly good weapon, but early on, because of that high rate of fire and the weak health of the enemies, yes, I know I'm not going to get like silly stat boosts out of it from like I would with the axe, but it keeps the enemies away, and keeping the enemies at bay might be the best thing that I can do at this point, especially if I can start getting some ranged damage flat boosts like that. I'm going to take the attack speed boost as well. So we've got 3 level ups there, which wasn't too bad. I think we want a reducing of enemy speed, because that way we can... Yeah, I know I've reduced my damage, so I do want to try and improve that now. But being able to slow enemies down when they're hit and not killed, that's pretty damn tasty. Because that way I might be able to stay around a little bit longer, because shockingly enough, I don't really want to keel over. Now, I know that it's not super effective against the trees, but again, I think I'm going to keep trying to go for the negative speed on this aspect. So we're going to go with some dodge, and I think some luck. We'll have some trees. I'm going to lock in the baby gecko. I might lock in that wrench. I still need some more... Okay, now the enemies are taking a bit more damage. They're taking 3 hits to kill. I really need another SMG to either upgrade, or I need to start carrying another weapon. Now, the wrench will be probably the biggest boost to me here because of the turret. And the turret itself will maybe not kill much, but it will soften the enemies up enough that I will probably be able to avoid them. Also, it'll give me a melee weapon, so I can do some damage to enemies that are in close like this. We'll take some HP. We'll take some more attack speed. We will take the wrench. We'll take the baby gecko. And let's have a re-roll to see what we can get. Okay, a better wrench. Cool. And I think that laser gun might be a good shout. I mean, 2 wrenches won't be a bad thing, because that way I can at least try to whittle my enemies down. And as you can see, I mean, it does 10 damage, so increasing my engineering might not be a bad idea either. It's one of those things that, like, I think the first run I actually completed through was as the engineer. So I do have quite a big amount of respect for the power of the engineering character, because it's actually really, really potent. Like, far more so than I'd anticipated. Oh yeah, we'll have it increased range and lemonade. Yes, please. 15% attack speed. Yeah, all right, let's do that. We'll have some more armor. Okay. So, wrench, laser gun. We'll lock the alien tongue in for extra range. There we go. I'm feeling a little bit more weaponed up now that I've got something with a bit more range. The laser gun's not going to fire that often, but it is going to kill what it hits. And the wrenches are just going to give me those 2 turrets. The incendiary turret's probably... I mean, it's a good turret, but it feels like it's a bit weaker purely because of its lower range. But its area of effect damage is increased because it can actually hit multiple enemies with each burst, which is pretty handy. Now, bear in mind that I'm trying to stack the negative speed. I'm not super worried about having, like... I wouldn't mind having the no tree, like the 10 trees with this run, but I don't know if that one's going to be as viable. Okay, we're going to go for the HP. We're not going to take the speed. We are going to take the ranged damage, though. Take that, and we'll re-roll. Ooh, increase attack speed again. Let's do that. And re-roll again. Let's try this. I would like to upgrade some of these weapons. I think I might need to stack some luck. So, it might work. I wouldn't mind having the ghost flint now, even though I know that it's not... I mean, it might not do that much damage, but it would be good for the hordes that get close. But then again, that's why I've got the 2 wrenches. But I would like to get another basic tier 1 wrench so I can upgrade it and then have... a significantly better wrench to give me the laser turret. I mean, heck, if I can get myself all the way up to the tier 4 turret, that would be great. And I know that's not something that I can do that quickly, however, so I'm not super concerned about that. But hey, it would be nice. Okay, so we've got a couple of level ups again. It is interesting seeing like the level ups this... Oh, yeah, I'll have some extra dodge like that. Yes, please. Okay, armor and engineering with a reroll. Okay, so we want that because that's pretty damn good. Anything else that lowers speed? Okay, well those 3, I just want all of those because yeah. Okay, so we definitely still need something else that might lower speed. So anything that we see that is lowering a speed, we're grabbing it. There's no ifs and buts about it. It's happening. Because as soon as I get to -20, then, well, we'll unlock something. What it is, I don't know. Because, as is my general approach with a lot of games, I don't look up wikis a lot of the time. I think the only game that I play with any form of wiki open is Eve. Not Eve. God, no. Not Eve. Elite Dangerous. I always get the two muddled for some reason. You know, both games in space with spaceships. I've never dabbled with Eve. I think that might kill me. It's way too much for me. And even though, like, I do get my hyper-focuses, I couldn't hyper-focus enough on Eve. Okay, so we're going to have some life stealing. That's good. We'll take some more dodge. Because dodge is great. And now we're going to re-roll that. Engineering buffs. Righty, so what two can I buy? I think I should buy spicy sauce and the lure. But I want those two items as well. Because, heck, they'll be really handy. So, okay, we are chewing through them. It does take a little while to actually kill them off. But again, if I can get some range damage stats, that might be quite good. It's just a shame that I haven't had any other SMG. I don't think I've actually seen another SMG in the shop. So that's kind of what I'm hoping for at some point. I would very much like an SMG. Okay, so the hot sauce is giving me that. It's a small radius, but it's a radius of explosion, which is good, I guess. Come on, come closer. Nope, that one didn't explode. I think it's only the consumable, like the food items that will explode. But then again, when you play as the glutton, they do, like, all of them explode. Okay, and there's the other guy. Yes, we did get him, so... Ooh! Okay, I really need some damage ups, because... speed, engineering... I'll take armor for now. Okay, so let's take the little frog... Take the dangerous bunny. I think I'll save the dynamite as a possible. Yes, yes. Let's go. Looks like engineering is going to be the way we go then. I think by the looks of things. And yes, I'm still not doing a silly amount of damage, but I really need to improve that. The wrench is kind of saving my backside a little bit here, but I do really need to get some upgrades. And I'm wondering why I haven't really seen much in the way that I can actually upgrade with. It's kind of disappointing because I'd very much like to get the better wrenches and the better SMG. Please, game, give me some upgrades. I need them. I need them to live. Quite literally. Oh goodness. Well, I want the factory because that's just a flat engineering boost as well as more turrets. And if I can start spawning more trees in as well, that'll be absolutely phenomenal. Because the spawning in of the trees everywhere is helpful anyway. But of course, having turrets coming out of the trees, yeah. Okay, so 479. Oh, some more spicy sauce. So that's more HP. I'll have that. Yeah, I'll have more HP. Okay, so let's buff up some crit chance. I'll have some armor. Yes, please. More dodge. So we're at like nearly 30% dodge. So that's feeling reasonably healthy. Take the pocket factory. Now, this one gives speed. Oh, but I want it. But no, I mustn't take it because it gives me speed. I don't want speed. Okay, we will take that. And we'll combine those. Attack speed, crit chance, but minus regeneration. So we'll take the poisonous tonic, though. Okay, so we still need to buff the damage somehow. Okay, wave 10. I'm not feeling I'm not as unconfident as I was with the Ghost Axe. Yeah, the Ghost Axe is a great weapon. Yes, it's phenomenally useful, but I think I grabbed the wrong weapons with it. I should have grabbed a gun of some description, but it's just the fact that I was being very greedy about trying to get generally a higher damage stat, which is great and all, but I think sometimes I've kind of reflected and gone, actually, attack speed might be better. Especially with some of the harder hitting weapons, like the laser gun. Because being able to fire that much faster is really where it's at. Well, especially after, if you've watched the Doctor, the playthrough of the Doctor, you'll understand like the increased attack speed that he has with all medical tools my goodness, it made such a rate of fire difference, especially when I started stacking attack speeds up to, because I think he starts with a negative attack speed. It was very silly how much damage I was throwing out. Let's see. Well, let's go with some more engineering and some more attack speed. So I've got a 60% attack speed boost, which is very saucy. Okay, so we're going to combine these two wrenches again. So we now have those two. Right. Well, we'll take that. That'll be good. Let's take the gentle alien. That'll buff my damage up a bit more. Wow, those things are tough. I always forget how heavily armored the ribcage aliens are. They are just chonky. But, you know, I've got my laser turret, I've got my flamethrower turret. And every time I kill a tree, I get a turret. So I can live with that. So let's start murdering trees up. So let's beat that one to death. And we got that one down. So we've got there's a couple more turrets down. Yes, they're not going to do a silly amount of damage, but they do 19 for the basic one. And the laser turret does 35. So that's... yeah, I can deal with that. I would like more damage, of course, but hey, it's definitely something. And I'm not going to be upset about extra damage that's coming in for free. And with the hot sauce now, I've got a 50% chance of getting a explosion anytime I grab a consumable. So if I can be lucky and stack 2 more hot sauces in, I mean, 100% chance of going bang. That's pretty damn good. Plus, the dodge is at 38. Now, I know it caps at 60 at this sort of level of the game. But that'd be good. Right, so nothing there's speed degradation. I mean, that pistol is actually not bad. I might grab that just because I need some extra damage. Okay, we'll take the cyber ball, take that wrench, and we'll take the armor. So, go wave 12. Because the armor's decrease in speed. Again, that's what we're after, the debuff on speed. The trouble is, a lot of the tier 3, is again, playing World of Warcraft has just stuck that blue is magical. Well, blue is rare, green is magical, and green and purple is epic, and then you got the orange, like the legendaries. So yeah, that's how my brain's stuck on that, unfortunately. Oh, there's a loot alien. Come here. Eat bullets. Right, let's murder these trees up. Good. Okay, so that's 3 loot items. Yeah, I can deal with that. I might even get a 4th. Come on. Yeah, 4 loot items. I can deal with that. So I need some level ups, though, to... oh, another loot alien. Yeah. 5 loot items. That's good. Because those could be sold straight for money if they're not that helpful to me. So, I mean, yeah, okay, I've only got 1 level up so far on this one, but that feels pretty good. Oh, yeah, another turret. Yes. Yes, because we've got quite a high attack speed. No. I'm going to be sensible on that one. Burning activates faster. Yeah, we'll have that. And we'll have some armor. Yes, please. So we're going to grab the wrench. We're going to grab the cyberball and the helmet. So I'm going to meld the 2 wrenches together to make a mega wrench of missile-y death. Ooh. Yeah, I'll take some more spicy sauce. So we now have a 75% chance of exploding for 82 every time we grab a consumable. I can deal with that. That's pretty good. Okay, so the SMG is not doing a silly amount of damage at this point, as we can see. The pistol and the laser pistol are kind of carrying me at this point. They're not... I mean, the last pistol is good, but it does have the advantage of the high-speed attack boosts that I've currently got going on. So I'm wondering if actually, if I'm going to be sensible about this, I should just keep stacking engineering again and just try and hope for the best. Especially with increasing the attack speed, because there is an item that gives you an increased attack speed on your deployables, like your turrets, which could work out in my favour if I can have a high enough attack speed. So maybe that might work out okay. But for now, again, we're just working our way through it. And again, I want to try and stack the dodge. Stacking dodge and armor has been one of those things that's actually been... I think I was very neglectful of that, and I was tanking hits more by trying to increase my HP rather than my other things that I could work on. Okay, so 12% dodge. That's saucy. I mean, that's 50% dodge of any hit. Yeah, I'll take that. Take some HP regeneration. We'll take the baby gecko. Nope. Okay. Let's get a better SMG. We're not going to sell the other one just yet, but we are going to... Ooh. You know what? Just for the hilarity's sake, I'm going to hold both of those wrenches there, just in case. Now, let's try and get some HP up. But we got 2 SMGs. Yes, I do need to upgrade the other one, but it's still ticking over whilst we regenerate the health, so we don't die here. So, again, the Ghost is a funny one. You do risk a lot, and like an idiot, I do tend to take those risks. And I think my HP leeching is really needing to increase here because I'm not healing as fast as I would like. Okay, I'm nearly at full health again, but it still could be a heck of a lot better. Come on. Also, range is an interesting one because it's interesting seeing how far the melee weapon reach can get, especially when you realize that actually melee weapons are hittier, generally speaking, but it is all about that high extra damage from the ranged guns is what I need. Let's re-roll it. Oh. I mean, the extra melee damage. Let's take that for now. Take another cyber ball. So you've now got a... That's based on luck. So I do want a higher luck. So I'm going to get rid of that wrench, because... No. No. Anything for lower speed? No. But I will take the poisonous tonic. Here we go. And so we're slowly chipping through. I don't think we're going to kill the boss thing on wave 20. We're probably going to survive it. And we've got a lot of HP now and a good, like a 50% dodge chance. If I can get the other 10%, then I'm feeling pretty safe. Especially with the stacking of the armor that I'm doing. Because, again, armor plus dodge. So you take less likely to be hit and then, of course, less likely to take damage when you are hit. Which is, you know, that's phenomenally useful. Okay, so we've got another loot box. So that's an item of some description. What it could be, who knows? Could be absolutely anything. Could be absolute garbage. But it could also give me a negative speed boost. And that's what I want. I think there's that sofa that gives you... I think it's the sofa that does a massive speed debuff. I mean, negative 20. I've got to be able to figure that out somehow. Okay, so we'll take... Yeah, we'll take that. Let's go with some more dodge. Take the attack speed. Take the dangerous bunny. I mean, that's another one. That would be funny, wouldn't it? Okay, so we're going to hold those two and go to wave 16. I mean, the poisonous tonic, yeah, it's pretty good. It should probably help me just do more damage, and hopefully the damage will help me stay alive. I mean, I've got a decent amount of health. I mean, 69 is pretty good. I think that's probably about to go to 70. There we go. Level up. So I'm feeling reasonably confident. And then, of course, like, the fact that I've got a nice plethora of different turrets. So I've got an incendiary, and I start with an incendiary just because I have one. But I also get the incendiary from the other wrench. I get the single base tier 1 turrets from killing trees. And I got my tier 4. So if I can get an upgrade on the wrench again to get that to tier 3 or 4, that would be real good. Because then a pair of missile turrets would really help me out here. Especially if I can increase the explosive damage and radius. Because that would be really good. Also because it would help me out with every time I pick up one of these consumables. Because, again, the explosive damage and radius would be improved. Okay, another incendiary turret. I can definitely get behind that. So we'll take some more ranged damage flat. Ooh. Let's have some more just damage. More poisonous tonic. Let's take that. Ooh, that's interesting. Melee and ranged and harvesting, but reduced elemental. Yeah, okay, I can deal with that. I shouldn't have just re-rolled. I just noticed the SMG. That was stupid. Well, okay. I did something dumb. I'll live. I would like a better SMG, but hey. You know, you can't win them all. But the HP regeneration and the lifesteal seems to be helping me out a little bit here, which is kind of good. Okay, come on. Just whittle them down. Whittle them down. Oh my goodness. Just please die. Will you? Go away. All these horrible enemies. Well, I do just want their XP though. So it would be nice if I had the lumberjack shirt to kill off the trees a bit quicker, because I am taking a sweet amount of time to kill them off, which is slightly annoying. I know it's not super difficult, but it is distracting. There we go. So that's a little bit more turrety goodness. But then again, the 60% dodge and the armor is kind of saving my backside right now. I'm not feeling too worried. Okay, so we've got another level up, so we'll take a bit more damage. And we'll take more luck. Yes, please. We'll take that. We'll take that. Reroll. Attack speed range. Yeah, I'll have that. Here we go. Minus 10% speed. Yes, please. And then I'll need another -4 from something. So hopefully we can get a bit more negative speed. I mean, the statue's not a super great item for this particular class that I'm playing as, but there are, I mean, there's definitely a couple that you can't attack when you move, and then another one which you can't attack when you're stood still, I think. I think it's the soldier who you can't attack when you are moving. So that one would be really benefited by that. But then there's the one, the speedy doesn't suck, like you can't, it's not like you can't attack. It's that you take massively increased damage if you're stood still. I think you get like a -100 armor or something, so that's quite a lot extra damage, and I'd rather not do that, thanks. That's not my jam. And that is admittedly having played as the ghost character, who does take also extra damage because they've got a very low armor. Yeah. I learned very quickly I'm going to stack all the dodge on that one. I mean, a 90% dodge rate was... saved my bacon so many times. Right. Let's deal with the armor. Okay, so we're going to grab the statue. So we're now -16 speed. Anything else that's a negative speed? Well, we'll grab that wrench. I think I'm going to have to go to endless after this one. I don't think I can get it after this unless something really useful pops up in the shop, like another statue or something. Very unlikely, but you never know. It is odd that I'm just trying to, as well as trying to complete the wave, I'm trying to make sure I remember to grab the shiny equipment. Because, yeah, that is a thing. It's out there, and I want to make sure that I can get the other characters. Once I unlocked all the characters, then... Okay, yeah, I'm not going to try and do, like, difficulty 5 with every potato. I don't think that's really within what I want to do. I think that might be a bit much. I think it's probably the easiest way of putting it. But at least, like, completing the waves with everybody, and I want to get to like, having completed difficulty wave 5, and because that'll allow me to complete the game fully, because then I've played it through with every potato and done everything. Okay, so we'll take some more luck. We will take... Let's go with that engineering for more damage. Okay, wrench. Yes, please. SMG. Yes, please. Reroll. Trees die in one hit. Yeah, I'll take that. I do like the idea of the handcuffs, but... I'll take those too. Right, so we need 2 more negatives on speed. So let's see how well this is going. Well, I'm chipping away at it. I'll give it that. I wasn't expecting to be doing as much damage. I think I might be able to kill it if I just keep hitting it. I mean, maybe the turrets can help me out a bit here. It's just I've got to be very careful with the dodging. Now, one of the things that I have found is, because of how easy it is to play on other devices, so the fact that I've been playing it on my phone with my backbone for my Android, it does mean that I end up occasionally playing this game on a much, much smaller screen, which makes it very difficult to play in some ways. Because it's streamed from Xbox's gaming service, sometimes I do suffer a lot with the lag in the game, because that does happen, unfortunately, because it's not installed on the device. But the other problem is, because the screen's a little bit smaller, and the controls, they're reasonably responsive, I can't ever fault them, it's just not as easy I think it's probably the nicest way of putting it. Okay, +2 attack speed for every 1% dodge you have. Cool. 212%. Oh, yeah. That's pretty saucy. I like that. Okay, so we'll take some more harvesting. I know that's actually probably a bit counterproductive at this point in the game. Reroll. That's pretty damn good. I still want something with a negative speed, though. Just 2 more negative speed. Come on, game. Give me -2 speed. Please. That's what I need. My goodness, that attack speed. It's blistering. I just need to buff the range back up now. Because -80 range is quite savage. But, oh man, if I can get enough to get the sniper gun. I mean, that thing with a plus 212% attack speed, that's going to be brutal. Because it'll just tear through everything. And that's really, I think, where I need it. I mean, yeah, okay, the minigun would be hilarious, but it's already got a silly attack speed anyway. But I wonder. I mean, okay, that's another dead tree, so that's more turrets slapping them down. I do still want to keep 2 wrenches, I think. That's probably going to be where it's at. Because the increased attack speed, not attack speed, sorry. The increased ability of the 2 turrets giving me something to help whittle enemies down is really helping me out right now. Okay, so we lost 29 on that one. Oh, okay, well, let's go with some more luck, because ranged elemental crit minus dodge. Now, that's going to be dangerous, because that is going to reduce my attack speed, so I'm going to need to buff the dodge back up a bit. Okay, we do want that, and let's go again. Okay. I don't think I've buffed my speed up with anything yet, so I still need something else to reduce my speed. What can I do to reduce my speed? I've got to figure out something. I need to reduce speed and increase dodge. Both are... I mean, another helmet would do, because that would just reduce it the final 2%, and that'd be great, but I haven't seen one. Especially considering I am locking in like 3 items at a time right now, because I've seen 3 items I want. It might not work out as well for me. But I kind of want to get the sniper gun quite a lot, because that with a high rate of fire makes it absolutely savage. It's got a very high range, and it's a very effective weapon, especially considering it does the scatter shot effect as well. So after hitting something, multiple things get hit. So it's pretty damn saucy. Okay, 640. Increase dodge, minus armor. Cool. Dodge back up. That's good. Increase the range. Good. Take the sacred sausage. No. No. I nearly took it because it's red. I very nearly took it. Okay, so we're going to flog this pistol. This auto pistol type thing. I'm going to take this horrible thing. And then we'll re-roll. Re-roll again. Nope. Alright, pickup range is going to be the next thing that we go for. Oh, yes. That is. That increased attack speed. I mean, if I can get it at 300%, that'll be funny. The thing is, I don't really have any, like, particularly hard-hitting big weapons. Now I do with a sniper gun. That's probably the hardest-hitting single-fire weapon I have. Yeah, I may need to double-check that against the laser pistol, actually, because the laser gun's pretty good, too. Now, I keep seeing the thief thing popping up. I don't think I've got anything that's stealing resources, unless I've got something that's giving me that ability through... Or is that thief thing... I mean, I keep seeing like the thief stagger icon popping up. I might be just misconstruing it against one of the icons. I need to have a look and see what icon that might be related to. Because I think I might be chatting some absolute mad nonsense. Yeah, we'll increase the Yep, we'll have that. We'll have more attack speed because it's funny. Alien tongue, yes, please. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yes. So that's one more minus. Come on. Okay, we're gonna lock that one in. We're gonna buy that. There we go. We now have -20 speed. So, we've now got the things that we were hunting for. So that's unlocked another character, which is great. And, I mean, we're wave 25. I'm feeling pretty good. I think now we can actually start buffing up the speed again. But dodge as well, we'll try and buff that up. And, because the dodge, once that get up. Ooh, although it's got a hard cap of... Like, it's got its cap of 60, right? Will that apply also to the cap of 120% of attack speed boost that provides? Or will it theoretically potentially provide an increase on the attack speed even though there is no increase on dodge? I'm going to have to try that and see. So I need to get, if I get an option for increased dodge, I need to keep an eye on the attack speed when I take it. Because, let's have a look and see what we're actually at right now. So we're on a dodge of 58. So that gives us a 116% increased attack speed. So, let's destroy this one. We'll take the laser gun. Take the scar for increased XP. Nope, we'll save that though. Okay. Again, still looking for dodge. Because I'm curious. Because it might work out in our favour, who knows? It could be phenomenally helpful. So we're going to have to give it a try. Now, of course, now that I've finished with the Mutant, well, I say finished, I've definitely achieved wave 20 with the Mutant. Who next? I think that's the big question. Now, I'm trying to remember who I actually got the furthest with. I was surprised when I ended up getting quite far with the Pacifist. Because I think I got pretty damn far with that one. I think I might even got past wave 30. Because I just took all the open hands, just pushing things away. I wasn't doing damage, really. But I was making sure enemies stayed the hell away from me whilst I was able to run away at high speed. I think I took my speed up to something like 90. Something I was very much the, I'm going to avoid stuff, thanks. Tentacle. Increase crit. Heal. Alright. Let's do it. Give us some more luck. Get that scared sausage. Sausages. Okay, so armor and engineering, we'll take that. So HP regen is now none. We'll hold those two in place, and off we trot. Wave 26. So, you know, we're slicing our way through things. Of course, now I kind of, with the tentacle being that it is only benefiting from critical kills, it does cause a couple of, like, not confusion, but it does mean that you do have to have a high crit chance to really run that effectively. So could be intriguing. I mean, I'm seeing the yellow numbers pinging up, which I think is the critical damage impacts. So particularly with a high attack speed, it's not impossible, but for the tentacle to activate or proc, you do need to kill the enemy with the critical hit. So it could be a little bit more tricky than you might expect. Well, it's definitely more tricky than I was expecting initially. But if I can stack more lifesteal, more HP regeneration, it might work out okay. I mean, those tentacles themselves are very tough customers. They are not dying quickly, are they? Okay, so ranged attack speed but negative lifesteal. Yeah, all right, we'll have that. Okay, dodge. So we're at 58%. That means we're giving 116. So if this will cap out at 60, then the attack speed will cap at 240 at this point. No, it doesn't. So that's interesting. That means my potential theory for attack speed, very, very interesting. So there is a bonus in taking an increase in your dodge, even if it's not that helpful. Interesting. Now, those three I'm not going to be able to purchase, I swear, because I haven't got the... I don't really have the money for it, but I do want all of them. They're all pretty damn tasty. So we're going to give it a try at least. And if I can get at least one of them, I mean, I'm not expecting to get them all, but hey, let's give it a go. And now that we've got the turrets, we've got 2 missile turrets, we've got a couple of healing turrets as well, and it's probably going to keep me alive. I mean, plus the dodge and armor, but it's going okay so far. So I'm going to slice my way through the enemies here. I mean, the pair of wrenches is pretty damn good. I wouldn't mind... I mean, the pistol I've got is a red one, I think. So it's a tier 4, so it's pretty good anyway. Same with the SMG. So they're all right. They're not terrible weapons so far. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Oh, wow. I am... Ah, there we go. So I got killed by a shot. But that's another wave done. And so we've unlocked the streamer. Standing skill, but... What on earth? That is quite an... yeah. I mean, theoretically, that is actually me at this point, because I am streaming, but what? The octopus edge... Ooh, pretty cool. So... Thus ends the run today. So thank you very much for tuning in for our run of Brotato. If you have enjoyed, please do like, share, and subscribe. And thank you very much to all my patrons who support me with this. So hopefully I'll catch you again the next time the Walrus plays Brotato.